We're back in the Swagtron studio. I'm your host, David. Cyrus there on the keyboard.
Hey, how's it going?
We're back with another stream for you. We are here with the Swagger 5, and we've had some sendbacks, and we want to address a couple things that might help you understand the product better and understand the app associated with the product. So,
wait, David, did you say there's an app?
Yes, I did. So there is an app involved. Yes, there it is there. There is an app involved with the Swagger 5. It's going to help you navigate the product a little bit better. It's going to help you control some of the features a little bit better. Okay. And personally, I like to see, an app interface a little bit more than this LCD display up here on the top, because that's going to give you more of a sense of what's going on. Like the app will give you a sense of what's going on a little bit better than what the LCD will tell you up here.
Oh wait, I got to reposition there. Yep.
This one's just going to tell you, riding modes 1 through 3, or the battery indicator light, and if you got the Bluetooth or the headlight on, So we want to help guide you through kind of a process. There's a function that's usually turned off. It's the slide to go function, and we want to show you how to turn it off and on properly so that you don't have any issues running the Swagger 5, because I think occasionally it might ship with it turned on.
Yeah, and
not mistaken.
My understanding is that actually it's on by default.
Oh, it's on by default.
You know what? That's a good question, David. We need to find that one out. If it's either way, if it is on, what happens to the scooter when it's on?
So when slide to go is on, you're going to have to kick the scooter into 1.8 miles per hour speed roughly. You have to kick it to get going.
Well, you have to first hold the throttle down and then kick it, right?
Oh, I thought it was kick and then throttle, but it could be, you hold the throttle, kick until you're up to speed, and then the motor should engage.
Right.
So,
actually, David, now I recall from the social media post that there was an issue where the person got on the scooter and the function was on, and they would just stand there, do the throttle, and it wouldn't move, and they were like, oh my gosh, it's broken, but actually the kick to start or slide to start was on, right? That was
okay.
It. Yeah.
So we've clarified the scenario. Yeah. But really what it is basically the slide to go function. You need to know whether it's turned on or off or not, and the best way to find out is through the app. Mm-hmm. So you can download the Swagger 5 app in the App Store, and I think on Google Play as well. Yeah. Not to steer you guys away from Amazon, but that's where the app is located. So you have to download the app to pair with the Swagger 5. Mm-hmm. And we have a couple other products that have apps as well too, but for now, Swagger 5, of course. Yep. You want to download that app, and you're gonna see the wheel on the app icon, and this wheel, this image here is gonna be on the app icon. And then you're going to download that, you're going to sign in, you're going to pair your scooter there, and then we're going to show you actually which screen it is that will allow you to change over to slide to go. We also have a couple other videos that we could show you too of the Swagger 5 in action. I'll show you this one real quick. So there it is there. If you click over to the third menu option at the bottom, you'll have the slide to go feature there. You just press that button and it turns on or off. Mm-hmm. So that one should be looping, but there's the three options. Mm-hmm. Or sorry, there's the three screens there. There's one for like the speedometer, and you got to click the next screen.
Let's just go to the app real quick.
We're here with the Swagger 5 just to go over the app features. Just one app feature, actually, the slide to go feature. And you got to turn the scooter on in order to pair it to the app that we just talked about.
That's right.
Make sure you turn it on, and you should be able to see. It might be a little faint, but see it on there. Yeah. And now we're going to go to the phone over here. I have the phone on the desk. Yep. And basically, you're going to want to make sure it pops up here. It should say Swagger 5 like here.
David, let's throw your face in there a little bit.
There
we go. Awesome.
Can't really tell what I'm pressing.
Okay, that's not a good angle. My apologies.
Okay, so now it's paired.
Oh yeah.
And we have the three different screens here. As you can see, it's kind of I'm charging this phone right now. So there's the first screen here, the status screen, and that's going to give you the 3 riding modes. So you can click there: 2, 1, and 0. 0 is no motor.
Yep.
The 1 is the beginner speed, the easy speed.
And then that's a speedometer right above you, correct?
Correct. So we got the speedometer. We have the trip miles, we have the total trip miles, and then the speed in kilometers. I think you can change that over.
Oh, yeah.
And we have a headlight button here, too, to turn on the headlight on the scooter. wirelessly. So you can turn that on and off there.
Bluetooth.
Then we have the path feature. So basically you can track your route wherever you're going to go. So if we click go, then we start riding around, it's going to give us kind of a map and an outline of where we've been riding. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
Very visible. And then the next screen over is some of our settings. So if we go in here, we can go to the slide to go. So that's on right now. And that's different from cruise control. So the automatic cruise status is going to be your cruise control. And what that is if you hold the throttle down, that's going to engage cruise control. And you hold the throttle down for, I think, 6 seconds. And that'll keep you going. And so I'll turn that off too. And the slide to go feature is what we talked about earlier, is you have to kick up to 3.75 miles per hour. So I was a little off with the 1.8, but you got to kick up to 3.75 miles per hour while throttling to engage the throttle. And it actually says right there underneath the slide to go. And you can
tilt it down just a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
So you can turn that on and off just like that, just with one push.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's off now. It's on there.
Yeah.
I want to keep it off, but if you'd like to turn it on, it will help you preserve battery life.
Oh, that's a great point.
So it's a good feature for battery life preservation, because you're not starting from
right,
zero.
David. That's actually why the designers put that in there, I believe, is for battery conserve, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you have a longer trip in mind and you want to get going, you want the battery to last all day. You are commuting from somewhere, you live in LA, for example, or a big city like that, and you just want to use a scooter to get around instead of deal with parking, because that's a very common use case for these types of scooters, right?
Nice deck on top there for foots, Yeah,
good grip. You don't have a rear brake here, but you got the brakes, you got the kill switch, you got the throttle, you got 18 miles an hour top speed, I believe. The battery should last pretty long. I don't know the exact range on the battery off the top of my head. And then you have the app. So. And then the slide to go is just an added bonus to preserve that battery life. But if you guys have any questions for us about the Swagger 5, let us know. Drop a comment below.